Welcome to Senior Care, the channel that's like a warm hug for every senior out there, helping you live with strength, joy, and hope. Today, we're sitting down together to talk about something that might feel like a heavy cloud hanging over us: cancer. I know that word can stir up worry or fear, but let me tell you something from the heart: you are not alone. And this is not a journey you have to face in the dark. This video is all about shining a light on cancer, giving you the knowledge to understand it, the tools to catch it early, and the courage to keep living your beautiful life. Picture us sitting on a porch swing, sipping lemonade, having an honest, caring conversation. You've lived through so much: raising families, chasing dreams, weathering storms, and you have the strength to face this too. At Senior Care, we're here to walk with you, step by step, with love and hope. So, let's dive in, because knowing more about cancer can turn fear into power. And that's what you deserve. What is cancer, anyway? Let's break it down like we're explaining it to a dear friend. Your body is like a garden, full of cells that grow, bloom, and fade away to make room for new ones. It's a cycle that's kept you strong for decades. But, as we get older, sometimes a few cells start growing wild, like weeds that don't know when to stop. These extra cells can form lumps called tumors, and while some are harmless, others can spread and cause trouble. That's what we call cancer. After 60, our risk for cancers like breast, prostate, lung, or colorectal goes up because our bodies have been working hard for so long, and sometimes mistakes happen. But here's the beautiful part: we live in a time when doctors know more about cancer than ever before. They have ways to find it early, treat it, and even prevent it. So, you can keep tending your garden, enjoying the flowers of your life, your grandkids' laughter, your morning coffee, your favorite song. Why does this matter so much for us seniors? Because we've earned the right to live fully, and cancer doesn't get to take that away. The Centers for Disease Control says about 1 in 4 people over 60 will face a cancer diagnosis at some point. That's a big number. But it also means millions of us are out there living vibrant lives after cancer. I think of my Aunt Rose, who's 72 and faced breast cancer 5 years ago. She was scared, but she got through it with screenings, treatment, and a lot of love from her family. Now she's teaching her grandkids to bake her famous apple pie. Stories like hers show us that cancer is just one chapter, not the whole book. The key is catching it early. Screenings like mammograms for breast cancer, blood tests for prostate cancer, or colonoscopies for colorectal cancer are like a trusty flashlight. They help you spot trouble before it grows. And when you catch it early, you have so many more options to keep shining. Let's talk about the cancers that often touch seniors, so you know what to look for. Breast cancer is a big one, mostly for women, but men can get it too. It might show up as a lump, a change in how your breast looks, or even a dimple in the skin. Mammograms, usually every 1 to 2 years after 50, can catch it before you notice anything. For men, prostate cancer is common after 60. It might not cause symptoms at first, which is why a simple blood test called a PSA test is so important. Lung cancer is another one to watch, especially if you've smoked or been around smoke. A cough that won't go away, chest pain, or trouble breathing are signs to tell your doctor about. Colorectal cancer, which affects your colon or rectum, can often be stopped in its tracks with a colonoscopy. If you notice blood in your stool or changes in your bathroom habits, don't brush it off, speak up. Your body is like an old friend. It's always trying to tell you something, and listening is one of the bravest things you can do. Now, let's get to the hopeful part. How can you lower your cancer risk? You don't need to change everything overnight. Small steps add up like pennies in a jar. Start with what you eat. Fill your plate with colors. Think red strawberries, green spinach, orange carrots. These foods are like little superheroes, packed with vitamins that help your body stay strong. Try to ease up on processed foods, like frozen pizzas or sugary drinks, and go for whole grains like oatmeal or proteins like grilled fish. Staying active is huge, and it doesn't mean running a race. A walk around your neighborhood, Some gentle stretching, or even swaying to Elvis in your living room can keep your heart and body happy. If you smoke, quitting is like giving your lungs a big, deep breath of freedom. It's not easy. Now to get started. Cutting back on alcohol helps too, as too much can raise your risk for cancers like liver or breast. These changes are like planting seeds for a healthier you, and every little bit counts. Screenings are your best friend when it comes to cancer. They're like a safety net, catching problems before they grow big. For women, mammograms every 1 to 2 years after 50 are a must, and you should keep them up into your 60s and 70s unless your doctor says otherwise. Men, talk to your doctor about prostate cancer screenings, like the PSA test, usually starting around 50 or 60, depending on your health or family history. Colorectal cancer screenings, like colonoscopies, are recommended starting at 45 or 50 and every 10 years if everything's clear. If you've smoked, ask about lung cancer screenings, like a low-dose CT scan, usually for folks 50 to 80. Medicare often covers these tests, so check your plan. If money's tight, groups like the American Cancer Society can connect you to free or low-cost screenings. Don't let fear hold you back. These tests are quick, and they can give you the gift of peace of mind. What happens if you hear the words, "You have cancer"? First, take a deep breath. You are not alone, and this is not the end of your story. Treatments today are like a toolbox full of options. Surgery can remove a tumor, often with less pain than years ago. Radiation targets cancer cells with precision, and many people keep up their daily routines during it. Medicines like chemotherapy or immunotherapy fight cancer from the inside, and doctors can adjust them to fit your needs. Side effects like tiredness or nausea are real, but there are ways to ease them, like medicines, small meals, or even relaxation techniques. My neighbor Sam, who's 69, went through prostate cancer treatment last year. He was worried, but his doctor helped him manage the fatigue. And now he's back to his woodworking hobby, making birdhouses for his grandkids. Stories like Sam's remind us that treatment can be a bridge back to the life you love. Cancer isn't just about the body, it's about the heart too. Hearing that word can feel like a wave crashing over you. You might feel scared, sad, or even angry, and that's okay. Those feelings are part of being human. Don't bottle them up. Share them with someone you trust, like a family member, a friend, or a pastor. Support groups can feel like a warm blanket, wrapping you in understanding. The American Cancer Society has a 24/7 hotline 1-800-227-345 where kind people are ready to listen, day or night. They also have online groups just for seniors, where you can connect with others who get it. My friend Clara, who's 67, joined a support group after her lung cancer diagnosis. She says it's like having a new family who cheer her on. You deserve that kind of love and support too, because you're more than a diagnosis. You're a person with dreams and stories that matter. Your doctor is your partner, so lean on them. Before your visit, write down questions like, "What screenings do I need?" or "What changes should I watch for?" If something feels off, a new lump, unexplained weight loss, or feeling more tired than usual, don't wait. Call your doctor. It's like checking your car before a long drive. It's better to be safe. If cancer runs in your family, like breast or colorectal cancer, tell your doctor. They might suggest extra screenings. And if you ever feel confused or unheard, ask for a second opinion. Your health is worth it. My cousin Ed, who's 73, felt something wasn't right and pushed for a second look. It led to catching his colorectal cancer early, and now he's back to his weekly poker games. Listening to your gut can make all the difference. Let me share another story to lift you up. My friend Helen, who's 70, found a lump during a self-exam. She was terrified, but her mammogram caught her breast cancer early. After surgery and some radiation, she's back to her garden, growing roses that win prizes at the county fair. Helen says her faith and her family got her through, along with a doctor who listened. Her story shows us that cancer doesn't get to write the ending. With screenings, treatment, and love, You can keep doing what makes your heart full, whether it's dancing, volunteering, or just sitting with your grandkids reading a story. Let's talk more about prevention, because you have so much power here. Beyond eating well and staying active, managing stress is key. Stress can weigh you down, so find what lifts you up. Maybe it's a quiet walk, a good book, or chatting with a friend. Sleep is another big one. Aim for 7 to 8 hours a night to let your body recharge. If you're carrying extra weight, losing even a little can lower your risk for cancers like breast or colorectal. You don't need to be perfect, just swap one soda for water or add a short walk after dinner. Skin cancer, like melanoma, is also a risk as we age, so wear sunscreen, a hat, or long sleeves when you're out in the sun. These habits are like building a strong house, brick by brick, to keep you safe. Resources are out there to help you. The National Cancer Institute has a website with easy guides on prevention and treatment. Check out cancer.gov or call 1-800-FOR-CANCER. Local community centers often have free health fairs or screening days, so ask around. Medicare covers many screenings, like mammograms or colonoscopies, often at no cost. If you're uninsured, groups like Cancer Care can connect you to free programs. My friend Maria, who's 65, found a free mammogram program through her local clinic and caught her breast cancer early. She's now cancer-free and volunteers to help others get screened. You can find support kits out there waiting for you. If you or someone you love is facing cancer, remember that you're still you. You're the person who laughs at old movies, who knows every word to that one song, who makes the best pancakes. Cancer doesn't take that away. If you're a caregiver, your love is a lifeline, whether it's driving to appointments or thus holding a hand. Organizations like Cancer Care offer free counseling for patients and caregivers, so don't hesitate to reach out. You're doing something powerful just by being there. And for everyone watching, know that every step you take, every screening, every healthy choice is a victory. You've faced challenges before, and you have the strength to face this one too. As we close, I want you to hold on to this. You are stronger than any storm, including cancer. You've built a life full of love, laughter, and resilience. Keep up with your screenings, listen to your body, and make those small, healthy choices every day. Reach out for support, whether it's a doctor, a friend, or a hotline like 1-800-227-345. You're not just a number, you're a beautiful soul, and you deserve to live with hope and joy. At Senior Care, we're so grateful to be part of your journey, bringing you the tools and encouragement to keep shining. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for watching. If this video touched you or gave you hope, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone you love, and hit subscribe to join the Senior Care family. We're here for you, always. Stay strong, stay hopeful, and we'll see you in the next video.